Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Illinois University. Happy holidays to you all. At this time, I ask that you all please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the commencement marshal for this morning's 2019 fall ceremony, Professor Shamda Modyonos, representing the graduate school. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner, proudly carried this morning by Miss Katie Webb. Candidates for degrees, the graduate school from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, led by Dr. Rigoberto Chinchilla. Undergraduate candidates from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, led by Dr. Michael Dobbs. Graduate degree candidates from the College of Health and Human Services, led by Dr. Kristen Brown. undergraduate candidates from the College of Health and Human Services, led by Dr. Lori DeRuiter-Willems. Members of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University. Candidates for degrees, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party, and the 12th President of the University, Dr. David M. Glassman, presiding.
Graduates, family members, and friends, welcome to Eastern Illinois University and the annual Fall Commencement. We are extremely excited to have you with us today as we celebrate the achievements of this year's graduating class. As we begin today's ceremony, I'd like to introduce Ms. Lynette Drake, Vice President of Student Affairs, who will lead us in a moment of reflection.
Thank you, President Glassman. Good morning. As we begin this commencement ceremony, let's share a moment of reflection. We celebrate today the eligible graduates whose participation in the life of Eastern contributed so much to the vibrancy of our university. We are especially grateful for the parents, the grandparents, relatives, friends, and alumni who have returned to the campus to be with us here today. May the shared memories of the past match the shared vision of a bright future for our university. May the spirit of EIU forever be with our newest alumni as they begin new chapters in their lives. May they continue to reflect the best of Eastern as they contribute to their communities. May each be inspired to live a life founded upon solid principles of justice and peace, a life of high moral purpose, and may each of our graduates experience the joy and contentment of a life lived for others. May those of us who remain behind to teach the next generation of students be renewed in our dedication to preparing them for lives of public service and accomplishment. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to present the Eastern ROTC Panther Battalion, who will present and post the colors. Permission granted.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. When the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star
You may be seated. We have just honored the flag of our great nation. And at this time, it is also my pleasure to recognize Eastern Illinois University's international students, who combined represent students from 59 countries outside the United States. In appreciation of their accomplishments, we have displayed the flags representing those countries across the balcony rails. Let's congratulate our international graduates. This morning, our beautiful music is provided by Eastern Illinois University's Wind Symphony, directed by Dr. Alicia Neal. Singing our national anthem today was Miss Allison Washkoyak, a music major from LaSalle, Illinois. Please join me in thanking them. It is always a pleasure for us at EIU to welcome a member of our Board of Trustees. With us this morning is Ms. Joyce Madigan, who was appointed to the Board of Trustees in 2019. We are honored to have her with us today. Please welcome Ms. Madigan. At this time, I would like to introduce the remaining members of the Platform Party, and I ask them to stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Jay Gatrill, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Lynette Drake, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Ken Wetstein, Vice President for University Advancement. Mr. Paul McCann, Vice President for Business Affairs. Dr. Ryan Hendrickson, Dean of our graduate school. Dr. Richard England, the Dean of the Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College. Dr. Austin Cheney, Dean of the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. Uzlam Ursin, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Ms. Melissa Conyers-Irvin, our honored commencement speaker. Ms. Jaleisha Smith, our student speaker. You can clap for her. That's great. Dr. Jill Bowers, our student speaker's mentor. Mr. Matt Piesinski, our professional announcer. And in front of our stage, Ms. June Kriesel, our sign language interpreter. Let's thank them all for their participation. Marshals also play an important part in EIU's commencement. It is their role to lead students, faculty, and the platform party to the graduation ceremony. I would like to ask the marshals to please stand as they are introduced. The commencement marshal leads the procession. Dr. Shama Mood Yunus, Professor of Health Promotion, representing the graduate school in this morning's commencement marshal. The faculty marshals carry the banners for their respective colleges. Marshals for our morning ceremony include Dr. Rigoberto Chinchilla, Professor in the School of Technology, representing the graduate school and the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. Michael Dobbs, Assistant Professor of Management, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. Kristen Brown, Assistant Professor in Kinesiology, Sport, and Recreation, representing the Graduate School and the College of Health and Human Services. And Dr. Lori DeRuiter-Wilms, Assistant Professor of Health Promotion, representing the College of Health and Human Services. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner is carried by an honor student chosen by the Dean. This fall's chosen honor student is Miss Katie Webb. Miss Webb is an English major from Sullivan, Illinois. Finally, our student marshals, composed of students from the Honors College and the Graduate School, lead our graduates. Student marshals, please stand. Let's give all of these marshals a round of applause for their help. Commencement is a celebration of academic achievement and excellence. The outstanding faculty of Eastern Illinois University are the academic heart and soul of this institution. They are the drivers of excellence and success of our graduates. I now ask our Chief Academic Officer, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jay Gatrill, to formally recognize our faculty who are here today in attendance.
As President Glassman just mentioned, there is one group of people who deserve our recognition and sincerest appreciation this morning. They are our outstanding faculty. Over the course of these graduates' EIU experiences, the faculty has provided the means, the support, and the mentoring necessary to make it to this day and have endeavored to equip our students with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive beyond our campus and throughout their lives. I would ask that the faculty and department chairs who are participating in today's ceremony please rise. Please join me in expressing our gratitude to the faculty for their effort, care, and the many contributions to EIU, our students, alumni, and the community.
It takes an incredible effort of many people to prepare, set up, and coordinate the graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to thank all of the staff members, faculty, and others who volunteered their time graciously to make this graduation such a wonderful celebration. Let's thank those who were involved in the ceremony today. And now a special welcome to the EIU alumni who have joined us today. Will all EIU alumni in attendance, no matter where you're sitting, please stand and let's recognize you. Thank you for your loyalty and steadfast support of Eastern Illinois University. And welcome back home. We are absolutely and positively glad you are here. And finally, I want to express my gratitude to the parents and extended families to our graduates. You entrusted your student to EIU to learn, to experience, and to grow. Today, all of us share with you the joy of their achievements. Graduates, will you please stand, find and face your families, and show them your thanks for their love and support of your academic success. Find your families. That's a lot of energy in the room. I'm glad we got that out. Glad we got it out. To earn the opportunity to become a student commencement speaker, eligible students must meet certain academic requirements and submit a written essay. Speakers are selected following a written and oral assessment conducted by a faculty committee. Students must also identify a faculty mentor to assist with the project. Dr. Jill Bowers, instructor in the Human Services Program Administration, served as the faculty mentor and therefore has the honor of introducing today's student commencement speaker. Please welcome Dr. Bowers.
Thank you, President Glassman. And congratulations to each of you graduates. I know you've all worked so hard to be at this chapter in your lives. Thank you for choosing this university. Now you are forever a part of our EIU family. It's truly an honor to get to introduce your student commencement speaker. I've had the privilege of getting to know Jaleisha over the past several years. She has an incredible work ethic. She's smart, driven, humble, kind, patient, and incredibly passionate about working in the field of human services. These are not just my words. These are the words of faculty in our department, in the College of Health and Human Services, and members of the Charleston community who have had the opportunity over the last several years to work with Jaleisha since her time at EIU. In the words of her internship site supervisor, he said, "I wish you could send me 10 of Jaleisha every single semester. That girl is really going places," and I could not agree more. So it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Jaleisha Smith, a Human Services Program Administration major representing the graduate school. The title of her essay is Change.
Thank you, Dr. Barrows, for that wonderful introduction. I'm so grateful to have someone like you as my mentor. I would also like to thank President Glassman and the Commencement Speaker Committee for giving me this opportunity. But most importantly, I would like to congratulate you all on this accomplishment today. Graduating college isn't a feat that everyone can say that they accomplished. And while we all may have different stories, I'm sure we all can agree that we're proud to be here today. When I first stepped foot on campus at Eastern Illinois University, my immediate thoughts were, I cannot stay here. I'm going home. There were cornfields to my left and right, a handful of restaurants, one movie theater 7 miles away in the next town over, and not a Target shopping center in sight. Coming from Chicago, this is a lot to take in for an incoming freshman. How was I going to survive? Yet here I am 5 years later, have earned a bachelor's degree, and am receiving my master's degree in Human Services Program Administration today. Within my first few months at EIU, I quickly learned that I was not going to be able to breeze through things as I did in high school. Having a history of relatives who received a higher education, one would think I have it all figured out, right? Wrong. I received a 42% on my first college exam. This is not to say that I was a bad student, rather what worked for me in high school was not going to work for me in college. To make matters worse, this was a course within my major. Clearly, there were some habits I needed to change. Being a student athlete didn't make it any easier. Trying to figure out how to manage school, workouts, and my social life was quite the task. As you can imagine, shortly after I found out I failed my test, I received a phone call from my head coach. My coach told me that I better get my grades together or I would not be dribbling the basketball anytime soon. Needless to say, I received the highest score on my next exam. Thanks, Coach, for that motivation. During my time at Eastern, I have experienced many changes. I was challenged academically, athletically, and socially. While playing basketball for Eastern, I experienced a coaching change. Just when I become accustomed to the way things work, I had to prepare for an entirely new coaching staff with different styles. The same thing happened with my teammates. As soon as I would get used to having them around, they decided to leave. With so many people coming in and out of the university, I could have easily decided to leave. Instead, I stayed through all of the seasons and changes. I'm so glad I did, and I'm glad each of you did too. Adapting to those changes helped me to grow into the person I am today. Being at EIU has helped me to understand that nothing ever truly remains the same. Change is inevitable, and the adaptation skills and resilience that I have built here will help me throughout my professional career. I think experiencing change is all a part of growing up, and we all had to grow up when we decided to come here. We did not have high school administrators, or our teachers forcing us to go to class. Our parents no longer made our doctor's appointments, and it was time to say goodbye to home-cooked meals. Throughout my experience here, I have learned that things may not always turn out the way you expect them to. In my case, I had to be motivated enough to go to class on my own. I had to call health services to schedule my doctor's appointment, and when I wanted a home-cooked meal, I settled for Domino's Pizza. Through all of these changes, there is one thing that remained the same: support. While being at EIU, I have received constant encouragement and motivation from my friends, professors, coaches, teammates, and the Charleston community. There are always people challenging me to think outside of the box. Continuously hearing people tell me that I'm capable of more, I'm going to be something special, and that I'm going to change the lives of others was quite refreshing. EIU truly embodies the idea of family. Everyone literally has a "we are all in this together" mentality. I'm so thankful for people like Cindy in the Academic Center, Professor Gillespie, Dr. Bowers, and Dr. Murphy. Such people have made my time at Eastern a little more comfortable. They are the few of the people that help me to realize I can do anything I set out to do. I share my situation with you all today to emphasize how Eastern has taught me to embrace change. Some of the best advice I received from one of my coaches was to only focus on what I can control, accepting the things and people I cannot. I've come to realize that this not only applies to basketball, but in everyday life. While you may not be able to control some of your circumstances, you can control how you respond to them. In life, we are bound to undergo many changes, but how we embrace those changes is what gives us peace, opportunities, and makes life a little more interesting. Class of 2019, as we prepare for our next phase in life, I encourage you all to embrace the change you are faced with. We could not control the fact that we were surrounded by cornfields, but I believe we are here because we accepted it. I've came to love the friends, coaches, and professors that also embrace change, and we made it. I'm excited to get to continue to learn things in life that, like my coach has taught me with this lesson. As I close, I just want to say thank you, EIU, for the lessons, the blessings, and the most unforgettable memories. I will forever bleed blue. Thank you.
I have to put the microphone down. Thank you, Jalisha. That was wonderful, thoughtful comments, inspirational. There's no question in my mind and all the people on this platform that you're going to do great things in your life, and we look forward to watching them. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce today's distinguished commencement speaker, Ms. Melissa Conyers-Irvin. Ms. Conyers-Irvin is the treasurer for the City of Chicago and former state representative for the 10th District. She believes in the promise of opportunity and the strength of families to effectively address the needs of our communities. As the product of a single-parent household, she has seen firsthand the value of education and faith from her mother. Through hard work and determination, Ms. Conyers-Irvin became the first in her family to graduate from college with a finance degree from EIU and an MBA from Roosevelt University. She has more than 15 years of experience serving the community in the insurance industry as a manager for Allstate and CS Insurance Strategies, and is well qualified and intimately aware of the challenges in the diverse and vibrant city of Chicago. A proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, I like that, who has served as a mentor for high school girls and co-chair of community events. She is also the youth superintendent at Mount Vernon Church and has founded a women's book club. Ms. Conyers-Irvin resides in Garfield Park with her husband and young daughter, Geneva, who I met earlier today, and what a sweetheart. As the former state representative for the 10th District, she sponsored the Improved Illinois Education Funding Formula that directed over $221 million in additional funding for Chicago public schools. As city treasurer, she plans to focus her private sector and financial training on ways to bring development into Chicago's neighborhoods. Please join me in welcoming today's special commencement speaker and EIU enthusiast, Ms. Melissa Conyers-Irvin.
Hi, Soror. Good morning. I am Melissa Conyers-Irvin, and I am so humbled yet proud to be the city treasurer of Chicago. To President Glassman, college administrators, faculty, staff, graduates, family, and friends. Wow, it is so humbling to be here and to stand behind this podium as a former graduate of Eastern Illinois University There is certainly no place like home. Yes. So graduates, although I may look young, I sat in your seat in 1997. I reflect back on that day. I was proud, a little nervous. I remember how excited I was to attend college and then to be able to graduate. When I was looking for colleges to attend, Eastern really caught my eye. I looked at many state universities because I needed an affordable place close to home, but with a high standard of excellence. Eastern was the smallest state university at that time, which gave me sort of a private feel. So back in the fall of 1993, I began my journey at Eastern Illinois University, and that journey would prepare me for this day in the office of the City Treasurer of Chicago and my role as the commencement speaker here on today. At that time when I joined Eastern, there were 9,572 undergraduates. To own my place, I analyzed where I was in that number. Out of 9,572 undergraduates, 1,575 were freshmen like myself. 55% were women, but only 5% were Black. Out of all of those statistics, the number that impacted me the most was 5%. Although I went to a diverse high school, I grew up in a predominantly Black neighborhood in Chicago. Now Eastern was enlarging my territory. I was in a new diverse space, a space of promise, a space of excellence, where, to be honest with you, I felt my Blackness more than ever. How would I fit in? Could I excel academically? Who would be my friends? I love Eastern because it did not limit me, because of poverty, because of gender, or because of race. Eastern made me feel at home. The staff knew how important it was for me as a first in my family, first generation college student. The staff at Eastern was very welcoming. And I think back and reflect on my experience here where, I don't know if they have it now, where we called it the Black House. And there was a cultural center where we had potluck dinners and game nights. Eastern was the first state school to establish a Greek row for members of the Divine Nine, which are historically Black fraternities and sororities. So graduates, I want you to remember as you take your journey, when you pick your place in this world, make certain that you pick a place that embraces and supports you. On campus, I had to work as a finance major. Lumpkin College of Business was no joke, but I never gave up. Always remember that there will be tough times, but you have to keep pushing as you have done. Never give up. I pledged Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. We had a strong presence on campus during service projects, but we also partied with a purpose. My best friends in life today are the ones that I met at Eastern. Graduates, as you take your leap, and I think of graduation as a leap, you are not launching yourself into the world. And I'm sorry to say that this is a world that would not always value you as it should, or give everyone the same opportunities despite race, gender, or religion. But I am happy to say that it is a world in which there is room for you to always be your unique, remarkable self. Some of you are asking, how do I do that? Let me give you just a few keys that I have used in my leap upon graduation. I'm a young lady that was born in Inglewood on the south side of Chicago, raised on the west side of Chicago in the Austin community. by a single mother of 3 girls. Education was key for me. So know that you must continue to learn. Now that you've graduated, unfortunately, you still don't know everything. In life, we never stop learning. But the second key that is important in life is to have role models. They will be your yardstick, an example of how to give and use your unique talents to be the best that you can be. But the third key that I'd like to give you today is fairness. To always be your unique, remarkable self, you must be fair with others. You must treat people with respect. That means valuing what they bring to the table, valuing their ideas and time. When you experience the best of others, it only helps you to grow and be better. But please don't forget to be fair to yourself. I can't stress this enough to you. For anyone, a fair chance is a difference maker. It's the line between going hungry and feeding your family. It's the line between having housing and being homeless. It's the line between going to college, pursuing your degree, or going jobless. I mentioned to you that I was born on the South Side, raised on the West Side by a single mother of 3 girls. But I was the first in my family to go to college, where I began here at Eastern Illinois University. Sat in your seat and graduated, went on to work at a Fortune 100 company as a minority female, graduated with my MBA from Roosevelt University, went on to become state representative in the community that I live in, and now city treasurer of Chicago, managing a portfolio of over $9.5 billion of taxpayers' money. And I have to be honest, when I sat in your seat in 1997, I certainly did not see that coming. But it's important that in life, we move our feet and we get to work. I educated myself, I found role models, I gave myself a fair chance to receive the best that others had to offer. Now, before I conclude, I must conclude with these 2 points. Of course, as an elected official, I wouldn't dare miss an opportunity to talk to you about the importance of voting. Now, in some cases, I would love to tell you how to vote, but I won't do that. Just remember, you have the power to change how things are done in this world, and that power comes from voting. Never take that right for granted. The second thing, as you continue your journey in life, you will come in contact with all types of people from all walks of life. Remember, you are not better than anyone else. But more importantly, I want you to remember that no one else is better than you. So parents, friends, family, the support and encouragement only begins. There are great things ahead for these graduates of 2019. I wish you well. I look forward to reading and hearing your success. Congratulations, graduates of Eastern Illinois University 2019. Thank you.
Melissa, that was fantastic. Inspirational, incredible story, and we couldn't be more proud of your success. It's wonderful. And now the moment so many of us have been waiting for, the conferring of degrees. We understand how excited this can be. However, we ask that the audience remain seated and holds down your applause for individuals as they're crossing the stage to show respect for all of today's graduates. Every one of these graduates have worked incredibly hard and their family is here to support them. All graduates and their families want to hear the names being called. So please, this is what we're going to do. When you hear your graduate's name called, I hope that everybody will give one large clap and one extraordinarily loud wahoo, and then wait for the next name to be called. Let's practice, okay? David Glassman. Clap first, wahoo second. David Glassman. We'll see how long it lasts. At this time, I ask Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jay Gatrell, to present the degree candidates.
Will all candidates for degrees please rise? President Glassman, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduate and undergraduate degrees in the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology and the College of Health and Human Services. They have been enrolled in courses which will complete their degree requirements. I hereby recommend that their degrees be conferred and the appropriate diplomas awarded.
Shall we award them? Okay. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Eastern Illinois University Board of Trustees, and in accordance with the recommendation of the outstanding faculty of Eastern Illinois University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and in testimony thereof, will present each of you with the appropriate diploma from Eastern Illinois University. Congratulations, graduates. Graduates, you may be seated. As I call upon Dean Ryan Hendrickson, who will present the candidates from the graduate school in the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology.
President Glassman, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the master's degree candidates from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Master's degree candidates in the first row, if you will please rise.
President Glassman for the degree Master of Business Administration, Paul John Telthorst. Tristan Anthony Runyon. Man Who. Lindsay Ray Jones. Grace Wilkin. Ernest Taylor Wallace. James P. Sweeney, Jr. Derek Sherrard. Jordan Karaze. Omar Nasser Hamdan. Kayawan Wang. Angela Dina Conrad. Nandini Priyanka Koluri. The degree Master of Science, Lauren Aceves. Mohammed Rehan Said. Shane Jermaine Williams. Abisoye Ololade Adesina. Howen Tong. Yifan Jia. Thank you. Melissa K. Gordon. Christina L. Uphoff Knees. Samantha Jane Grimes. James E. Watson. Sai Kumar Palera. Venkatesh Ponugupati.
Let's have a round of applause for these graduates. Now, before we move on to conferring degrees to our undergraduate students, I'd like everyone to join me in a special memorial for a student member of the EIU family. Zena L. Pratt, a senior in the School of Business from Streator, Illinois, passed away just last month. Those who knew Zena valued her friendship, appreciated her vibrancy, and were charmed by her unbound optimism. Zena had meaningful ties with everyone she touched, including classmates who will soon cross this stage today to receive their degrees. We were deeply saddened by the news of her untimely passing. In accordance with the policies of the university, and with full support of the EIU academic community, I was honored to posthumously award Zena's bachelor's degree at the service celebrating her life just a few weeks ago. She is now and will forever be a graduate of Eastern Illinois University. I, along with the entire university community, extend our deepest sympathies to Zena's family and friends. Please join me in a moment of silence in memory of our student, Zena L. Pratt. Thank you. Let's have a round of applause for Zena. At this time, I call upon Dean Austin Cheney, who will present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dean Cheney?
President Glassman, it's my pleasure to present candidates for undergraduate degrees from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Candidates in the first row, please rise so your marshals may direct you to the stage.
President Glassman for the degree Bachelor of Science, Connor Patrick Handler. Dustin Michael McMillan. McQuail Demetrius Pines. Beck Morris Johnson.
Mary Fleming.
Mary E. Fleming. Isabella Athey. Douglas Lee Pfeiffer. Palak M. Patel. Rick L. Ford. Jamie Leanne Ludwig. Lori D. Flumacher. Timothy Hunter. Timothy Alex Hunter. Lisa Sayavongsa. Noel Elizabeth Rowe. John Edward Woodrow Percival. Amanda I. Pruitt. Katie Carolyn Oxby, magna cum laude. Caden Meredith Pope. Jessica Estrada. Jimmy Cordell Mayberry. Justin Brenson. Kristen Dolores Shell. April A. Jesse, magna cum laude. Jason Michael Monkvold. Zachary D. Cohen. Maddie Diane Flessner, summa cum laude. Delia Brooke Martin, magna cum laude. Kristen Hennis, the degree Bachelor of Science in Business. Brianna Marie Easton, cum laude. Kayshawn Woods. Francisco J. Castellanos. Justin Bardwine. Justin Sarap Bardwa. Christian M. Sosnowski. Marlo Abigail Speidel, summa cum laude. Rodrigue Matsusolongo. Joshua R. Adams. Quinn Kurth Miller. Rashay Allen. Waniki J. Bankson. Ethan J. D. Billman.
James Purnell.
James Michael Purnell.
Joseph Caputo.
Joseph Caputo, magna cum laude. Melinda June Haas. Umeima Ulhaj, magna cum laude. Jonathan Eggert.
Douglas MacArthur.
Douglas MacArthur Parks. Samantha Mary Eppenstein. Anthony R. Shell. Robin Monica Volk. Caitlin C. Uhas. Sarah McCoy. Tiana Webb. Maria Ann Madrill. Alyssa Hilbert. Wilkins Boyer. Bailey Ward Fulton. Tommy Harmon. Andres Orozco. Paul Ola Yeme Alema. Laura Danielle Harbor. Michael Martin.
Okay, Bryce.
Bryce Taylor. Morgan Dolhide, summa cum laude. Audrey D. Villalpando. Jesselyn R. Herder. Allie Marie Sylvester. Lindsay Marie Powers. Michael Lee Garrett. Riley Garrett. Raven Cameron Walker. Samuel Dean Groves. Brett Joseph Mueller, magna cum laude. Matthew Bloom.
Let's have a big round of applause for those graduates. Dean Ryan Hendrickson will present the candidates from the graduate school in the College of Health and Human Services.
President Glassman, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the master's degree candidates from the College of Health and Human Services. Master's degree candidates, will you please rise?
President Glassman for the degree Master of Science, Jaleisha D. Smith. Kimberly Redfern. Dominique Luttrell Miller. Hillel Grace Rupert. Rebecca Joan Williams. Dora Tando. Aisha Y. Khan Crow. Got it. Elisa Carmel Ransom. Drakaila Dominique Worthy. Bradley Dewberry. Christopher W. Orlow. Jolene Elizabeth Murray. Holly Tompkins. Holly Ann Tompkins. Erin Marie Smithley. Lindsay Elizabeth Eigsty. Lacey Ann Viano. Amanda A. Casper. Amanda Casper. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it dropped. Okay. Erin Marie Sutherland Eichland. Alex Hinton. Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane Sharp. Lainey Elizabeth Ebert.
Let's have a big round of applause for those graduates. At this time, I'd like to call upon Dean Usla Merson, who will present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Health and Human Services.
President Glassman, it's my pleasure to present the candidates for an undergraduate degree from the College of Health and Human Services. Those from the College of Health and Human Services in the first row, please rise so your marshals may direct you to the stage, please.
President Glassman for the degree, Bachelor of Science, Sarah Ann Barker. Skylar Thomas Ferris. Lucas David Roth, magna cum laude. Victoria Dereskevich. Christy Nicole Zabka. Kelsey J. Williams. Chase Patrick Patton. Xavier Sugars. Labrie Young. Millicent M. Abernathy. Allison Ann Nicole Garrett. Justin P. Jones. Rakaya Sonoya Hunt. Blake Alexander Hawkins, cum laude. Stephanie Anderson. Brianna Faye Hogan. Lindsay Naomi Moore. Katira Masada Jackson. Carol Boom Boom. Corey A. Connor. Matt J. Holisek. Matthew Michael Welch. Brooklyn Hudson University Honors. Andrew Anton O'Garrick. Anaya Renee Gray. Brianna Renee Gaston. Jessica Marie Jimerson. Thank you. Sauce Brown. Cameron A. Jackson. Charles Dotson, Jr. Ebony Lachey Jackson. Amanda Renee Catlin. Kayla Marie Bear. Samantha Gilhooly. Erin Marie Foley. Taylor Dawn Powers. Bridget K. Gorman. Marissa Nicole Ford. Sarah Ferris. Angie Hackett. Ashley Wright. Nicole Jeanette Wheatley. President Glassman, that completes the presentation of these members of the university's class, Anno Domini 2019.
Seems like a long time ago we had the one clap and one wahoo. One of the great things about being the president of Eastern Illinois University is the executive privilege that comes with it. So allow me at this time to impart some words to our graduating class. From this day forward, your lives are filled with endless possibilities, but not simply because you earned your degrees. Earning your degrees is a small part of a much larger commitment you've each made to yourselves and to the world we share. Whether you're aware of it or not, that commitment to learn, to grow, and to adapt to change existed in each of you long before today. When you started your academic journey at Eastern Illinois University, you had well-defined dreams and perhaps a clear vision of how your time would be spent. Along the way, those visions evolved. You had to adapt to new situations and confront new challenges. Your abilities, your patience, and your perseverance were tested. Still, you managed to reinvent yourselves in the face of change, leading each of you to become the innovative, insightful, ethical, and impressive leaders you are today. I can think of no better analogy that will prepare you for your lives after college. As surely as we are celebrating your accomplishments today, tomorrow will bring new challenges. Be confident in your pursuits. Who you are and who you continue to become will be determined by how you meet those challenges. You being here today proves to me and to everyone in this room that you're ready. You're ready to turn those challenges into opportunities. You are ready to convert those opportunities into achievements, and you are ready to transform those achievements into your own personal legacies of success. And at this time, we have the ceremonial moment that completes the cycle of graduation. Graduates, if you have not done so yet, please move your tassels to the left side of your caps to signify that you have graduated. You are now alumni of Eastern Illinois University. Congratulations. Remember, you are and always will be EIU. From its beautiful, serene campus to its rewarding academic opportunities, Eastern Illinois University will forever hold a special place in your hearts and minds. EIU is family. We pride ourselves on that, and each of you are significant members of that EIU family. We invite you to return often. We want to be kept posted on your life's journey, and remember, we will always be here for you. Thank you all for joining us today, and now will the audience please rise and remain standing, as well as the class of 2019, in singing our alma mater, which is printed on the inside back cover of the program. Following the singing of the alma mater, we ask that the audience remain standing as the platform party, faculty, and graduates recess from the commencement auditorium.
For us all thy walls and tools, their beauty, strength, and